So Qur'an is the fire from which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks to you, like the fire from which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks to Musa. There is nothing that softens the heart and intoxicates like purity, like innocence. That's why you find children intoxicated by nature, intoxicated quote unquote by nature. They're happy, they're joyful. People who are looking for drugs and what people are looking in drugs or in spiritus or in what they call spiritual drinks or spirits. They are looking for that innocence, for that joy, for that natural élan de joie, that natural boost of joy that children have naturally. So that's why children are naturally intoxicated, and the source of their intoxication is innocence and purity. And that's why La ilaha illallah, the dhikr of La ilaha illallah is called the wine of purity. Khamr al-tahur, sharab al-tahur. Because it purifies the heart, and that's why I invite you to really do it and engage in the dhikr with meditation, with that slight movement that you are eradicating from your heart with La ilaha, anything that's impure, all the impurities, and imagine that you are throwing all these darknesses outside. Just imagine. Imagination is imagination, but it has real effects. You know, people who actually killed other people because of imagination. It's just in their brain, but it has real impact. Imagination is imagination, but it has real impact. So it is a tool that can be used in good and can be used in bad. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is inviting us to use it in good, in the good, in the khair. Yeah, when you do the dhikr of La ilaha illallah, imagine, can imagine, and at some point, it's not hallucination, at some point some people actually see images if they allow themselves to go, and if the hadra, if the dhikr is actually well done, if there is a harmony, if the 3.14 comes in and really, and the circle is actually circle, physically speaking, is a beautiful circle, and most of all, spiritually speaking, it's a beautiful circle. Actually, people, they can see things. Their bad deeds, they come to them in images and they see them. They can see themselves in fighting with the dark side of themselves and pushing the dark side and getting rid of it and slaughtering the dark side. And all these myths that you see, that so-and-so killing the dragon and stuff like that. These are real things. These are real imaginations. They were imaginations, but they are real. They are actually recurrent imaginations. Some images, they come back the same, the way they are described in the myths. Something is like that. Symbolism, the world of symbolism is a rich world. It's a deep world, and there are symbols like that, and that's actually the Qur'an is full of symbols. The Qur'an is full of symbols. There is the Qur'an that's the historical. There is the Qur'an, so we're now talking about Musa and Qarun and Musa talking to Fir'aun. So there is the Musa and Fir'aun outside. You who came at a certain point of history, and that happened actually, historically speaking, that event, you believe it happened. But there is the Fir'aun and Musa within you. And you just see that discussion inside yourself. Between the Fir'aun, which is a dimension in you, and the Musa, which is another dimension in you, and who's stronger now in you, inside you? Is your Musa stronger than your Fir'aun, or your Fir'aun is stronger than your Musa? Who's taking the lead of your being? Who's making the choice? Who's signing? Who has your stamp? Are you stamping in the name of Musa, or stamping in the name of Fir'aun? Are you walking on earth in the name of Musa or in the name of Fir'aun? Are you in Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim or Bismillah Shaitan ar-Rajim? Sallallahu al-Afwa al-Afiyah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. All of these are dimensions within us. And the dhikr of La ilaha illallah, you push away, eradicate, dethrone We say dethrone
Dethrone.
dethrone the Pharaoh with La ilaha.
Yeah.
And gave the throne to Yusuf with illallah. Dethrone Pharaoh with La ilaha. The sea. Yeah. And make the way in the sea for Musa with illallah. وهكذا. And then, at least now, call to if you take that exercise seriously, at the end, really, you feel the impact. You feel like actually you got rid of lots of dark things, and you feel intoxicated. It's not the music; it's the purity. You feel lighter. You feel lighter. You regain a certain level of innocence, at least. Certain level of the good child within you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us and you. Ameen ya arhamar rahimin rabbil alameen. And Ramadan is the month of La ilaha illallah. Yes, it is the month of Qur'an indeed. But it is the month of La ilaha illallah. As dhikr. The dhikr of Ramadan is La ilaha illallah. When I say the dhikr of Rajab is astaghfirullah. The dhikr of Sha'ban is Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. The dhikr of Ramadan is La ilaha illallah. It's very important to take some time and make this meditation of La ilaha illallah, and you are do it with the breath, do it silently, take a few moments alone. It's not about rushing to, seriously, really, that whole subculture of rushing, I need to finish, I need to do this, it's not good. If you get the tawfiq, if you have that, if you are on how to say, on a momentum, Bismillah, enjoy it and give thanks to Allah. Because it may be a test. The momentum may be a test, and it may be actually finding oneself lazy and humble. Laziness that makes you humble, that makes you feel lower than everyone else, is a better gift than finding a momentum and then looking that you are better than everyone else. Actually thinking and believing and seeing that you are better than one single person is enough of a sin.
Ya Allah.
Let alone thinking that you are better than everyone. Allah protect us. So if you find the momentum, say Alhamdulillah, هذا من فضل ربي ليبلوني أشكر أم أكفر, and use that momentum. And it's not for you. No, it's not for you. It's not for you. It's about sharing. I mean, this whole Qur'an, it's an intimate experience of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, sharing it with the whole of humanity. It's a boost, it's spiritual power. It's a spiritual power, spiritual empowerment. It's fire. This is the fire that Sayyidina Musa saw. This is the fire of Musa. This is the fire from which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking to you. What do you think? That's why it's all fire. What's that fire there? That's the fire from which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks to Musa. That's the fire. It's fire. Qur'an is fire. It's not easy. Qawlan thaqila. It's not easy. Then some people cannot read it and they are excused. Actually, it's difficult. It burns. It's fire. It's deep and it burns. And because why fire? Because it's power. And power is fire. And the only way is when you take it as an empowering speech. So this is a spiritual boost and power, empowerment, and we are in these nights of power and nights of empowerment, and that fire is refreshed. That fire is reignited through the malaika, the angels who are coming with that same energy. Again, Bismillah. The malaika are coming with the same energy again, celebrating that anniversary and coming again. So in these nights of La ilaha illallah, dhikr of La ilaha illallah, take some time to digest with La ilaha illallah. So if you find that momentum, read in Qur'an, but read it on behalf of the Ummah. Anyone, my wasiyah, anyone who finds in himself the capacity to read the Qur'an, please read it for the Ummah. It's not for you. Because very few are finding energy today. So if you find in yourself energy to do anything, do it on behalf of the Ummah. It's not for you. Just receive it on behalf of the Ummah and do it on behalf of the Ummah. You are receiving that tawfiq. And if you don't find that energy, receive. The most important thing that try to open up to receive. You can open up through action, you can open up easier than action, you can open up through silence and meditation. Even good sleep. Even good sleep. Yes? Even good sleep. Sleep in the name of God. You cannot wake up the night, okay, sleep now, the Ramadan nights, sleep in the name of Allah. When you go to bed, say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim and try to have good sleep and rest your body in the name of Allah, because for the rest of the year you are not resting your body in the name of Allah. Somehow, and you will receive, somehow, the cup will come to you somehow, in a way or another. But the exercise that I encourage myself and encourage you to take, silently take at least 15 minutes of La ilaha illallah. Really, taking and imagine this imagination, taking these blockages, taking these layers of darkness, throwing these idols. You can imagine anything. Imagine your heart as the Kaaba. Right? 360 idols. And imagine the good one in you. Imagine yourself, your true self, Ali, Muhammad and Ali basically, or Ali under the guidance of Muhammad, and coming and knocking the idols one after the other. Bismillah, and knock them. No. And actually that's why the best number for dhikr of La ilaha illallah is 360. That's the dhikr that we took from our youth. They say do 100 times with La ma'buda illallah, meditating on La ma'buda illallah, 100 times meditating on the meaning of La maqsuda illallah, another 100 times meditating on the meaning of La mawjuda illallah, and 60 times meditating on the meaning of La mawjuda, La mashhuda illallah. على كل حال 360 times La ilaha illallah, but you do not even need to do that. Just 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. Imagine weeds, you are taking off the weeds, anything. Imagine something like that. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us and you and give us the tawfiq. Ameen ya arhamar rahimin. So we can receive the power and receive the empowerment from this everlasting from this word of presence, from this presence that comes closer to us. Tanazzul. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about tanazzul. What is tanazzul? Tanazzul is coming closer. Is reaching out to. Is reaching out to you. Or reaching out or reaching in. Coming closer. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us and you tawfiq. Ameen ya arhamar rahimin ya rabbil alameen. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا حبيبنا شفيعنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه الطيبين الطاهرين. And so Qur'an is the fire from which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks to you, like the fire from which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks to Musa. If you want Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to speak to you, come to the Qur'an in that way. And you will have the same reactions. In the beginning you will be, what is this? This is harsh. This is violent. This is scary. This is hot. This is burning. And then you will hear the voice, أقبل لا تخاف. Don't worry, calm. Calm. It's actually your sinfulness that is making you like that. But if you understand from where it is coming, etc., something else, you can go in and then that fire is actually bardan wa salama. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us a new tawfiq, inshallah, to actually hear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talking to us through the Qur'an and see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Qur'an. It's a manifestation of His presence and it's rich. It's just subhanAllah, just reciting the letters, there is something that's moving. It's connected. It's a rope that's connected. These words can never be cut from reality and truth. They can never be cut from that. Just, even if you move them without really, even just reciting like that, somehow there is something that will move the truth, it will bring something. على كل حال, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us and do tawfiq. Ameen ya arhamar rahimin. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi at-tayyibin at-tahirin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.